Hey guys, Khalid from Cricket Fanatics magazine here, and I bring you another special guest, one of my media buddies. He's actually very special because he's one of the few journalists that will work across platforms. So he does digital and he does for newspapers. So it's completely different deadlines, completely different pressures, and it's in Afrikaans. But I'm gonna let him introduce himself to you. So here you go, Tinus.
I'm Tinus van Staden. I work for Netwerk 24, and my stories also get published in the Afrikaans dailies, being Beeld, Die Burger, Volksblad, and also in the Sunday paper.
Okay, awesome. So, how much different is the audience, English audience, compared to the Afrikaans audience? Have you gotten a chance to be able to distinguish between the two?
I think there's a misconception that the Afrikaans audience is very similar and very narrow. Maybe only white people, maybe only Afrikaners, middle-aged people to older people. I don't think that's the truth. I think we actually have a very diverse audience, especially in the Western Cape, but also in the platteland here. But I do think it might differ from English publications, and also because we're not only obviously not a cricket publication. It differs from your website or from Cricinfo or from Cricbuzz. So there are a few differences, and you do try to be measured in your reporting towards a diverse audience.
So what is it like for you to actually write about cricket, to be in the media boxes, experiencing it, traveling, etc.? What are some of the highlights for you that you've had in your career so far?
I love it. I love writing cricket. The highlight's been the World Cup last year in England. That was fantastic. Being at the final at Lord's. I remember I've written my whole piece, and then the game ended in a draw, and they had to go to the Super Over, and then you started writing a new piece, and then everything just went crazy with another draw. So that was fantastic, being able to travel. It's a huge privilege, getting to meet awesome people from across the world. I mean, the cricket writing fraternity is a worldwide family. You can almost say you meet people from India, from England, Australia, Sri Lanka, all over the place, and you're all friends, and you all share common interests and such. So no, it's a fantastic job.
And with regards to features, is there any specific feature that you were like, I really enjoyed writing this, what this player told me was unbelievable? Can you maybe share one of those stories?
Well, cricket-wise, I spoke to Pieter Malan recently, and he has an amazing story. I mean, he got a franchise contract straight out of high school at the Titans. Then at the age of 22, he sat without a contract, and he had to fight in semi-professional cricket in Cape Town for 4 years before he got not at the Cobra. So he has a fantastic story. Outside of cricket, I spoke to the Khoza rugby commentator, Kaundan Tunja, who did a fantastic commentary on the Rugby World Cup final. That's probably one of my favorites. Spoken to guys like Tony Irish and guys at Saka. So I mean, those are probably the few that stands out.
And if you have any advice to young journalists, because you are a young journalist yourself, any advice for young journalists to come into the industry and how to stake their claim in this industry?
Well, I wouldn't call it advice, but just I think what I find is important is for our generation of sport writers is to be different. You know, you can't tell people what they already saw. When people when people, especially in newspapers, when they read your match report, especially, they already know what's going on in the game. So to try to be more creative in the way that you present your piece, try to be analytical, don't try to be smart, but just try to be analytical. Why did that happen? That happened. Also, when we have the privilege to be at the ground, and many of our readers don't. So try to tell them also what happens at the ground. Tell them what you see, what you hear, what you smell. You know, try to put them in that sphere where they want to be. So I mean, just try to remember that the journalism is changing. We have more platforms now, but we also have a responsibility towards the readers to try and new and innovative ways to bring them good coverage.
Ek gaan iets probeer sê in Afrikaans.
Asseblief.
Kan jy 'n boodskap gee vir die cricket fanatics fans out there?
Afrikaans.
In Afrikaans.
Ja, yes, ek hou net aan om die Proteas te ondersteun. Hou aan om cricket fanatics te ondersteun en te volg. Ek dink jy doen 'n baie belangrike werk ook om die spel te vat na ander gehore toe. Dis fantasties en ek weet cricket is vir almal, van alle tale, van alle rasse. So ons moet almal ons deel doen om cricket en hierdie ongelooflike spel te bevorder.
We can find you on social media.
I'm on Twitter at Tinus van Staden, and on Instagram and on Facebook Tinus van Staden. So,
Dankie Tinus.
baie dankie.